All right. So we're back. Okay, now it's so interesting of people, man. Okay, so I got somebody that said, yeah, that is cult programming 101. I said, what is cult programming? You didn't articulate any thought processes. He said, so when you say more brothers than actual brothers, it is well known move by cult leaders to annihilate the victim from their social surroundings, demanding that serving the cult leader is more important than other social obligations. Again, a common trick to enhance dependency of the victim to the cult. You could just read a book on cult behavior to compare if you truly are interested to challenge your belief indoctrination. So once again, just like we explained in the last video here, we clearly got somebody who got their own thought processes with the belief systems that we have, and they're already angry at us about it. They don't even know us as human beings. So let's actually watch the video of what this dude is talking about so I can get a little more clarity. I am a little lost here. This is the video he's
You
responding.
have to stay focused and on mission doing the Lord's work. And
Okay.
you're going to have family, you're going to have friends that probably don't understand or probably will look at you different, but you cannot let that get you turned away from what you know is right, which is doing the Father's will, because that is who your brother would be. He's done more for me than actual brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, off the kindness of his heart, but he does God's work, so it makes sense why when we connected, it was through a spiritual understanding, so we felt like we knew each other our whole life. You know, you have to stay focused.
Now, I understand that this is chopped up into clips here, but you got to follow along. And maybe if you want to go watch the full video, because this is clearly a clip, you would be able to see I was talking about a specific person. When I got to the middle part and I said,
That is who your brother would be. He's done more for me than actual
I was talking about an actual person, my friend, Kyle. And I'm saying, he's done more for me. Now, I wasn't talking about God right there. I was talking about my friend. I was saying he's done more for me than my actual brothers. And I said, but I understand why.
brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, off the kindness of his heart, but he does God's work, so it makes sense why
And Kyle, shout out to Kyle. He know he do God's work.
when we connected, it was through a spiritual understanding.
Now, when we get to your comments, right? What is cult programming? So when you say more brothers than actual brothers, more brothers than actual brothers. Did I say that? Let me see. More brothers
Just
than
stay
actual brothers.
focused and on mission doing the Lord's work. And you're going to have family, you're going to have friends that probably don't
More brothers than actual brothers.
understand or probably will look at you different, but you cannot let that get you turned away from what you know is right, which is doing the Father's will, because that is who your brother would be.
That is who your brother will be. And he said more brothers than actual brothers.
Done more for me than actual
He's done more for me than actual brothers. So this is what he's talking about. So when you say more brothers than actual brothers, he's done more for me than actual brothers. I don't know what more brothers than actual brothers mean. It is a well-known move by cult leaders to annihilate the victim from their social surroundings. That's not what I'm doing at all. What I was saying is my friend Kyle has done more for me than my actual brothers. So I shouldn't show my loyalty just to my actual family when there's another man who not only does God work, but he is off the kindness of his heart doing more than my own brothers. Why would I not connect with him? Is what I was saying. I'm not a cult leader. I'm not trying to be a cult leader. And I know clearly the reality seems to be you believe that Christianity is a cult. So you're trying to get that off in some way, shape, or form. And you know, I'm not here to dispute you. It's not about what I believe. It's about what you believe. And if that's what you believe, well, that's what you believe, you know? And I ain't gonna force you to believe anything different. You are allowed to what you believe, and I am allowed to what I believe. And I won't insult you for believing Christianity is a cult, and I hope you don't insult me for believing that Christianity is not a cult. See, it works both ways. I still hope that you have a great day, and I still see your comments, Rusi. So I appreciate that you here. Let me like it, and let me heart it, cause I seen it, right? If you are truly interested to challenge your belief. So I guess what that means is I'm somebody that doesn't challenge my belief. Again, he wouldn't assume that I've studied other religions outside of my own in academic settings for grades and passed them, meaning that I went outside of my own religion so I can learn more. My teacher said that you can't even call yourself a person of religion if you haven't studied other religions. Oh, maybe he don't think that I purposely watch contradiction videos of the Bible so I can see what others say and then go back and fact check it for myself and still learn how to dissect and tell it to people. But that is me accepting someone else's worldview. I don't care if you disagree with me, because that doesn't make me angry. It's only that when we don't agree with y'all seem to throw insults. Because you, once again, you under my page talking about if you're truly interested to challenge your belief. But you know, if I actually played who said I was? Why? Okay, if I'm not interested in challenging my belief, then who are you to challenge me? I'm not challenging you on your beliefs, so why do you get comfortable to challenge me? Because you know we're Christians and we should turn the other cheek, and you don't live by that rule, so you don't have to turn the other cheek, and you can be insulting and you can do what you want. Yeah, we get it. You know, but I still hope you have a blessed day, sir. You know what I'm saying? I hope you come back and comment more. You know, I'll make some more content for you.